Welcome back to Episcopal High School in the Humble Bowl.
Welcome back to Bryant Field.
We're
live from Bocock Wrestling Cage.
I'm ready for this game. Oh, so shot
wow.
scores.
Here he goes up, puts it down. He's going for the win. That kid is not getting up. Wow. Takes it almost 60 yards. Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, what a shot that child did.
She is really a dominant player. To Winnie, another goal. Another great one from Winnie Hughes.
Swing and a miss, strike and a miss, swing and a miss.
She's going to put a shot up over the head, and she scores! Puts the soccer team on top in the second period of overtime. Back at the over two. Goal! The kid does it. The Maroon getting really fired up, and I can help her get fired up too, Charles. We're going to need this. We need this energy today.
And we're here in the Hummel Bowl. After an action-packed day of the Seminary Hill Cup, the Maroon are taking on the Stephen St. Agnes Saints in the final match of this 2025 Seminary Hill Cup. And I'm Laird White, here, your play-by-play, here with Mary Catherine Dries.
Hello.
How are you doing, Mary Catherine, today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Excited for this matchup between two of these Virginia State powerhouses in this. This is going to be a heated one,
Yeah,
you can tell.
For sure. The energy's high. You can tell.
After rooting for their other peers all day, the Maroon are looking to stage a full sweep for the St. Agnes Saints, as I believe the Maroon have won every single game so far.
I think so too, yes. I was at the games and the energy was high. Every girl was really excited. I think this game is just counting down to the eventual win that Episcopal is going to have in the Seminary Hill Cup.
Yeah, and these Maroon girls have been rowdy all day, cheering for their friends, classmates. It's been a fun one for sure. Over to Helen Melito. The ball's been pretty stagnant so far, as the Maroon kick in the middle of the field. It's going to be a Saints free kick now. That's number 32, Davika Shrikainth. Over to number 14, captain. That's Lindsay Parents, battling with a Maroon player looking to push the ball down the field as it's kicked through. Saints looking to stage an attack down the left side. That's kicked out of bounds by a Maroon player. It's going to be a Saints throw-in, I believe. That's number 3, Zemma Flynn with the throw-in. As the Saints are on the attack, number 12, Healy Cross, is going to kick it out of bounds. It's going to be a maroon goal kick. And typically throughout the year so far, they've given these goal kicks to senior captain, number 15, KK Gottfried. Let's see what they do here with this. Oh, correction. It's actually going to be a corner kick. Going to be taken by number 25, Maya Comstock. She's looking to create a chance for the Saints. As she kicks it into the box, chaos ensues in the box as both teams try to kick to their respective sides. Eventually kicked out by number 15, Captain KK Gottfried, over to the middle of the field. Kept in by number 12, Healy Cross again, booted down the field. It's going to be handled by Jimena Martinez, but it goes back to the Saints attacking side as number 3, Zemma Flynn, squares up her defender, kicks to the middle. And, I mean, so far, Mary Catherine, it seems like the Saints have kind of controlled possession in this game. What do you think?
I think they've controlled possession really well, and I think that our defense this year is like no other year. I mean, we have really got it down on the defense, but I think that our offense really plays to their potential here.
Yeah, this has been a really special year for this Maroon team, as I don't know if any of you fans out there watching have seen, but earlier in the year, the Maroon have had numerous comebacks, coming back from 2-0, 2-1 deficits, and closing out the games in the late stages of the game overtime. So I think it's been evident throughout the year that this Maroon team has been a second-half team, and so far they've been looking that way as the Saints have controlled the ball the whole way. It's going to be number 14, Lindsay Parents, again on the throw-in. Kicked out by the Maroon. Parents again on the throw-in. Maroon get in the middle of the field, kicking it back over. Looking to attack, it's Helen Melito. Helen Melito stifled by number 25 for the Saints. Serena Mathia now battling for the ball. Back over to Helen Melito.
Helen's had some great plays this year. I mean, I've seen her all throughout the games, and she's really, really carrying this team this year.
Yeah, and after her year in Italy last year, it's kind of hard to not be practicing soccer the whole time over there.
Right.
It's expected that she's going to be an awesome player nowadays.
Right.
As the Maroon kick it off, they get into the Saints box for the first time today, although it's absorbed by the goalkeeper. Maroon kicked the ball through, trying to keep it in on the sideline. It's going to be a hard task, but the refs call it out as it's going to be a Saints throw-in now. Looked like the refs were being a little indecisive over there.
Not a surprise.
As a pink hair tie falls on the field, it's going to be another Saints throw-in, and I mean, at this point, I'm kind of hoping that hair tie isn't a safety hazard, as number 14, Lindsay Parents, gets the hair tie off the field to avoid injuries. The Saints reverse the field as they look to stage another attack, although it's sent back into their own territory, booted down the field by number 20, Meg Adams, the senior. Thrown in by, I believe, Macaulay Vaughn. And Macaulay Vaughn has been one of those players this year that just really doesn't let anything through her.
Right.
She's kind of what they call a menace on defense. She'll lock up your best player every day of the week. As the Maroon look to create some opportunities here, the Saints regain possession in their own half of the field. Dribbled around, but ultimately kicked out of bounds in Saints territory. Maroon going to look to steal this ball back in order to get a shot on goal here.
Our student section's looking really packed tonight.
As the student section roars, these girls are getting fired up here today.
We've had a lot of good support for the girls' games today.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, in my opinion, it looks like the Maroon student section is kind of mogging the St.
Yeah.
Stephen student section.
Agree
Looks like
completely.
we have 2 to 3 times the amount of people. It's unfortunate to be a Saint today.
100%.
This home field advantage is so far, I think, really getting to these Saints as they look maybe a little nervous out on the field.
I think they do.
Serena Mathai on the ball. Ball is taken away. Kick down the field again. Number 24, that's Addie Luher looking to attack. But Macaulay Vaughn chases. And Macaulay Vaughn uses the body in order to stop this Saints attack in its tracks.
Wow.
Macaulay Vaughn on that defense was looking pretty unstoppable there. She was not letting that ball get in the back of that net.
And she's been consistent all season so far. I mean, really impressive.
Yeah, that's good analysis. She's been doing that all year, and it's no surprise that she got to the ball there. Lindsay Parsons taking the throw-in again. She seems to be their go-to girl for these throw-ins thus far. As it's contested in the middle of the field, the Maroon come out on top, but change of possessions have been a theme in this game so far, as both teams are going to be looking to keep longer possessions in order to stage an attack. There's going to be some subs going on as Serena Mathia goes out. That's going to be Eliza Willis coming into the game, the new sophomore. Seemingly meshing well with the team so far this year. She's been a key contributor, as well as my advisory sister.
Wow.
As the Saints boot the ball down the field, that's going to be Eliza Willis on the contest, looking to kick the ball out. Despite Zemma Flynn's efforts, the ball is going to go out, and it's going to be a Saints corner kick. It's going to be the Saints' second corner kick of the game. First one results. Oh, throw-in. My mistake. As the Saints look to create an opportunity in the box, goes off of the Maroon, and it's going to be a Saints corner kick. And they're going to give the corner kick to number 23, Madeline Thomas now, as opposed to their last kick. They get a shot on goal, and it goes for the Saints. As the Maroon concede a goal early, they're gonna trail 1-0, as looks like a Maroon player is down with an injury. Hope she's okay.
But we know this team, and we know that energy is going to stay high, and the girls are going to stay committed to the game.
Yeah, and I mean, it's undeniable that this has been a theme throughout the season. The Maroon go down early, come back, end up coming from behind and winning the game. It's not super rare to the Maroon, but despite that, it's not a good thing to see in the first 10 minutes conceding a goal.
I see this as just a reason for the Maroon to push harder and persist throughout the game.
As the Maroon kick it back, it's Gray Gibbons booting the ball downfield. Another key thing I think I should mention is the absence of senior Josie Rogers in this game, as she is out with concussion after a header gone wrong in a game about a week ago. Let's pray for her recovery soon. As the Maroon battle on the sideline, it's going to be another Saints throw-in. It's going to be number 14, Lindsay Parson again. Saints have a through ball. Goalie gets to it, but Number 24, Addie Luher is out there to contest the ball again. Saints move the ball back, looking to regroup, stage another attack. Dribbling down the field, kicked out by the Maroon. Going to be yet another throw-in from number 14, Lindsey Parson. Targets her teammate. A little bit of physicality there as Saints are dribbling through the Maroon team. Maroon look to stop them. Kicks the ball to the box. Macaulay Vaughn. And it's going to be KK Gottfried on the goal kick once again. She is no surprise there. KK Gottfried boots the ball downfield. Contested by a Saints player. Eliza Willis carries the ball. Looking to create something out of nothing here. Great Gibbons. Through ball. It's a foot race, folks. Booted by the goalie. Kickball style. As the Saints look to stage a counterattack. Booted down the field. Stopped in its tracks by Macaulay Vaughn. And Macaulay Vaughn has just been a nightmare for these offenses so far.
And the Saints look like they're playing pretty rough today, so I think that.
Yeah, I mean, you can really tell the tension is in this game. There's been a lot of trash talk from both sides, but both teams are looking to keep it classy and
play fair.
Play fair. And you can really feel the tension in this game right now as both benches are standing up, clapping for their teammates. I mean, you can tell both of these teams want to win more than anything. And although I think the Maroon have already clinched the Seminary Hill Cup win, it's honestly about more than just the Seminary Hill Cup. It's about spirit, and it's about which school is better.
This is real sportsmanship here, and I think that we did through both teams today.
And, I mean, this is a game that could go down to the wire.
Exactly.
With teams as evenly matched as these, I mean, every second counts, and there's really no telling what the outcome of this game could be.
Could go either way.
As the Saints send it through, looking for an attack, trifled by the Maroon defense. Helen Melito looking for space. Kicks it out to Eliza Willis, number 19, who mishandles the ball, sends it out of bounds for the Saints throw-in. Looks like the referees are going to call something on the Saints to give the throw-in to the Maroon, actually. No complaints there. As Jimena Martinez is looking to track down this ball on the sideline. Throw to Martinez, headed off of a Saints player, right back to Willis. Sent in, that's Gray Gibbons, number 5. Kicks the ball out of bounds. A little high there. It's going to go back to the Saints for what seems to be a stalemate on the sideline right now. Maroon regaining possession. That's Helen Melito kicking the ball downfield. Looking to create some action on the Maroon offensive side of the field. As possession is given back to the Maroon after number 25. That's after number 25. That's Maya Comstock again with the foul. I believe that's her second foul of the game already, but no card yet. And I think that play was kind of just a testament to this grit that this game has so far. I mean, what do you think, Mary Catherine?
I think this game has really shown a lot of sportsmanship and a lot of determination throughout, and I think our defense is playing really well today.
Yeah, and I mean, while, yes, sportsmanship is probably the most important thing, I think these girls' willingness to do whatever it takes to win is sometimes going to overpower that and maybe create some
Healthy
arguably dirty,
competition.
healthy competition, arguably dirty plays. But, I mean, I know our Maroon girls aren't going to indulge in any of that. Serena Mathia gets the throw in, kick down. Helen Lido breaks through. And another thing I've noticed today, Mary Catherine, is the kind of silence of Helen Lido so far.
Right.
She scored 2 goals, including the game winner in their game against GDS a few weeks ago, I believe. And, I mean, if the Maroon are going to want to come back from this 1-0 deficit, they're going to have to incorporate Helen Lido into this game.
I think she'll come up real soon when we get the ball back over to the other side of the field. I think now the tension's really high.
As students begin to flood in after all of the rest of the Seminary Hill Cup games have finished. This Maroon student section's building as the Maroon have a chance.
Oh.
It's going to be Jimena Martinez one-on-one with the goalie. Can't quite get it in. That's one she's going to want to get back. As the goalie kicks it downfield. Macaulay Vaughn sending it. Saints want a handball from Macaulay Vaughn, but they won't get it. Kicked over to the sideline. Saints send it downfield. It's number 5, Harper Jensen, captain. Jensen gets the ball taken away by Gottfried. Gottfried sends the ball down the line. And another thing to note, number 5, Harper Jensen, is a D1 lacrosse commit, actually. I'm getting word. Apparently she's going to Harvard, and as you can see, that athleticism is definitely translating in this game so far.
End of the field. Pizza being served, Seminary Hill Cup athletes only at the scoreboard end of the field. Thank you.
As the Maroon gather the ball on the sideline, they're going to make another substitution. Number 19, Eliza Willis on the throw-in. Looking for, looks like Jimena Martinez down the line. Martinez can't quite handle the ball. To the middle of the field, kick downfield. It's going to be played for Serena Mathia, but can't quite get there as the Saints kick it out. Gray Gibbons on the contest. And a Saints player is going to go down as Gray Gibbons is making some aggressive plays out there. Arguably a penalty. Personally, I wouldn't call that, but the Saints student section is chanting out, "You can't do that."
Our student section's fighting back.
Yeah, the Maroon student section's right back at him with the "We can't hear you" chant.
Real competition here today.
Dude, that's not allowed.
As the ball goes out on the Maroon side of the field. It's called dead, I believe, actually. KK Gottfried on the free kick. KK Gottfried is actually known as the player with the rocket leg, is what they call her.
It's fitting
As she
nickname.
kicks the ball, I mean, 3/4 of the way downfield every time she touches it. Vaughn on the contest again.
Our defense is rock solid this game.
Yeah, defense has been playing stellar thus far. Have not allowed many shots on goal. As the Saints get it back down, I may have jinxed it with the Saints on the attack, but Eliza Willis says, "No, ma'am." Kicks the ball downfield. Saints looking to reverse the side of the field again, but Macaulay Vaughn jumps that ball, allowing the Saints not a single inch of gain. Oh, and Helen Melito is trucked out there. Questionably clean. As the Saints send the ball back again, and that's a handball on the Saints. That's a missed call by the refs as Martinez goes for the ball down the field, looking to maybe create something. Saints just kick it out of bounds to stop the bleeding. Maroon on the throw in Saints territory, sends it in the box. Saints player kicks it back, and it's gathered by the Saints goalie. As she kicks it downfield. Gotten by Gray Gibbons.
Greg Gibbons is not letting that ball go.
And Gray Gibbons is determined out there.
She really is. You know, Gray's been consistent all throughout her years on varsity as a high schooler.
Yeah, I believe Gray Gibbons is actually a 4-year varsity player.
She is.
The coaches love her. She is a high motor, never gives up on a play, and I can see why they put her in the game. It's hard to keep her off the field. As Macaulay Vaughn lines up for the throw-in, looking for Serena Mathia. Mathia gathers the ball, swarmed by Saints defenders. And it's going to be another Maroon throw-in as the Saints kick it out of bounds. Mathia's going to concede the throw-in to Vaughn. Vaughn throws it down the line.
Our student section's getting hype.
As the student section erupts with Maroon and Black chants, the Saints look to create something in Maroon territory. Headed away by Macaulay Vaughn, carried by Mathia. And Vaughn has just been on point with these headers so far this game. She hasn't missed a single one, I believe. Over Martinez on the right side of the field. She's looking to create some opportunities. The Saints kick it out at midfield. It's going to be a throw-in for number 19, Eliza Willis. And this is a pretty young Maroon team we've got this year, as graduated many seniors last year of the likes of Sophia Maglio, St. McNorrell, I mean, just to name a few. This team has suffered a loss of seniors, but
our new players coming in have really...
The new players have definitely been given the opportunity to shine, and shine they have. Polito in the middle of the field. Kicked out of bounds. It's going to be Vaughn on the throw-in. Over to Mathia. Mathia gets the ball, kicks it over her head, somehow maneuvers away from the St. Stephen's defenders. Vaughn kicks it into the St. student section.
Purposeful? Maybe.
Purposeful, possibly. I mean, doesn't seem like something Macaulay would do, but you never know. I mean, your mindset's a little different when you're in a game. And the ball's sent through. That's number 5, Lainey Jensen, on the run. It was a foot race between her and the Maroon defenders, but the Maroon keeper gets out there, keeps the Saints from scoring. Contested in the middle of the field. That's Melito again. And I think something so strong about this Saints teams this year is their midfield. It seems like players like number 14, Lindsey Parsons, and number 18, Charlotte Reynolds, have been kind of game changers so far this game, as the Maroon send it into the box, but it's going to be called for on the Saints, as the Maroon are going to get a kick. And they're going to give it to Melito, their leader, in order to send it into the box. as Melito sends it in. Forward down, Helen Melito
She's
from
really
the
got it going
parking
this
lot.
game.
Oh my gosh. As her teammates chase her from behind, Helen Melito with possibly the best goal I have seen live in my entire life.
We're really bringing it back this game.
Helen Melito once again. And I mean, honestly, I expect nothing less after her stellar chapel talk this past. Helen Melito. This student section is live right now after that electric Helen Melito goal. As the Saints look to respond, the Marooner putting up a fight.
School goal scored by number 8, Helen Melito. Time of the goal, 13 minutes of the first half.
Helen Melito really bent it like Beckham there in order to send that ball bar down. Goalie had no chance.
I think they're really fired up now.
As the student section is chanting high school, you can tell this Maroon team is fired up after that Helen Melito goal. And it looks like the Maroon are gonna try to send the ball back to Melito, only to be taken away by the Saints. Vaughn sends it through. Saints regather possession. Give and go move. Kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for the Maroon once again. And I know I've talked about it a lot, but that Helen Melito goal was frankly sick. That was
going to go in her highlights for sure.
Yeah, that's a goal that you see on TikTok and you never forget. As the Saints boot it downfield. KK Gottfried said, oh, actually Eliza Willis, I apologize. And the Maroon kick it out to stop the bleeding, as it's going to be a throw-in. Send to the middle. Maroon are all over it as they kick it back to the Saints side of the field. Jimena Martinez on the attack. Kicks it back. Shout out Jimena Martinez, my co-language center head. Serena Mataya on the approach. Kicked back over the midfield line. This ball is just back and forth so far today, isn't it, Mary Catherine?
It is. Our defense is really good. Theirs is really good. We're being shown a lot of good playing this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a top-tier matchup between these teams so far, and both teams are definitely have proven to have brought their A game today.
Living up to their potential for sure. As it's gathered up by the Saints goalie, looking to send it downfield. Little chip shot over the Saints player's head. Jimena Martinez on the attack. Can't keep her footing there as the ball goes out of bounds. Saints are looking to get a quick restart. Maroon are getting a quick restart as the Saints set up their defense in order to hold again. Over to Martinez. Maya put that through, number 23.
Willis thought there was a teammate over there, maybe a little bit of miscommunication on the Maroon side there. She can test the ball again. But number 3, Zemma Flynn, gets by, but only to be stopped by the Maroon defense. This brick wall so far this game, as it's kicked way too long to be gathered up by the Maroon goalie. And it's going to be no surprise given to KK Gottfried once again. The strongest leg on the team, likely strongest leg on the field today. Gets it downfield consistently. Ball jumped by Vaughn, gets past her barely. And another thing I've noticed today, Mary Catherine, is this ball's been in the neutral zone quite a lot. Not really on each. As I say that, ball goes into the Saints side of the field. Serena Mathia handles the ball, kicked backwards. As the Saints look to stage a counterattack, Gray Gibbons is saying, "I won't let you."
She's really indestructible this game.
Yeah, Gray Gibbons is just relentless on both halves of the field as she kicks it out of bounds to give the Maroon a chance to catch their breaths. That's number 23, Madeline Thomas, mishandles the ball. Going to be a goal kick for who other than KK Gottfried. She sends the ball downfield, looking for number 5, Gray Gibbons. Sent through. Mena Martinez on the attack. Brings it to the center, gets it through again, but sent out of bounds by the Saints. Going to be a throw-in on the Saints half the field. Back to Gray Gibbons, looking to send one in, but blocked by the Saints player. And Helen Melito takes a shot from the outside. A little bit too high, but that kind of just shows the range that Helen Melito has. She's, I think, really the only player on this Maroon team that has the green light to pull up a shot from the 20, 30-yard line.
Agreed, shown by the previous shot she just made. Really crazy.
And the ball's kicked down, Gray Gibbons. Over to the Saints. Back in the Maroon neutral zone. Helen Melito somehow kicks it backwards over to Mena Martinez. What a pass from Melito. Maroon are evaluating the situation. It's going to be Maroon ball on the throw-in. As the ball is sent out of the Saints side of the field, it's going to be a goal kick for the white team.
Chance on the Saints side of the field are looking subpar.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you're going up against cheerleaders of the likes of Jack Jester and Thomas Sigler.
Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, I mean, shout out my fabulous roommates leading the student section for the Maroon here tonight. As KK Gottfried is going to kick the ball into the box. Looking to create an opportunity for the Maroon. Student section erupts on this as ball sent into the box. Gathered up no problem by the St. Stephen St. Agnes goalkeeper and punted down the field. Saints on the counterattack now. But kicked out of bounds by number 19, Eliza Willis. Going to be a corner kick for the Saints, it looks like. As they're going to give it to, I believe, number 23, Madeline Thomas, for the second time this game. Looking to whip it into the box, maybe create an opportunity, as they have so many times this game on these corner kicks. Sent away by the keeper. Sent out by Jimena Martinez. What a play from her, as she gets the ball away from danger. Defense chants echo from the Episcopal student section as this maroon team looks to defend and attack once more. Macaulay Vaughn wins her matchup, sends it downfield. Over to Serena Mathai on the defense, kicks out of bounds. Forces, once again, another throw-in, I believe from number 5, Lainey Jensen. Gray Gibbons cuts back, sends it downfield. Jimena Martinez, it's a foot race, but it's gathered up by the keeper as she distributes the ball to her players. And it looks to be gathered again by the Maroon, only to be taken back once more by the Saints. As we come to the end of the first half with 2 minutes left, the Saints are looking to maybe put on one last charge as they kick it towards the goal, but it's gathered up by their Maroon goalkeeper. And what a game has she had so far today. The freshman punts it downfield. Sent back, KK Gottfried with the clearance. The bionic leg. Gonna be kicked out of bounds for a throw-in for number 19, Eliza Willis. Ball's fumbled by Episcopal, giving the Saints an opportunity here. Looking to send the ball down the field. Saints have an opportunity. It's a foot race. And the Saints score. That is number 14, Lindsey Parson, the captain. Macaulay Vaughn was all over it, but couldn't quite stop her there as she sends one past the keeper into the back of the net to make the lead once again, one in favor of the Saints.
Tensions are high right now. The Saints student section just erupted.
Yeah, I mean, it's dead silent in the Maroon student section over here. That's a hard one to give up right before the half, especially for the morale of this team. But I have no doubt that this Maroon team will bounce back and maybe score 2, 3, maybe even 4 goals in the second half. As long as we have Helen Melita, there's nothing this Maroon team can't do.
This is really the backbone of this team this year.
Yeah, and I mean, this Maroon leadership, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is the best it's been in years.
Agreed.
I mean, really throughout all facets of the game, from Macaulay Vaughn on defense to Helen Melito on the offensive side of the field to Josie Rogers in the midfield, it's kind of hard to beat this leadership that these girls have. As the Saints look for one final goal kick. One last hurrah of this half. Maybe just hold possession, go into the second half, up 2-1. But no, the Saints are on the attack as it's, unfortunately for them, kicked out of bounds as halftime is called. With the Saints satisfied, the maroon looking a little distraught, but as well as determined.
I know we're going to come back stronger, and this is only going to fuel the fire for the next half.
And we'll see you at next half.
The senior monitors are sponsoring a class shootout against for a class dress down day. Let's have a round of applause for all the shooters and especially the goalkeeper. Another halftime announcement that the Episcopal High School Service Council is serving snacks and drinks underneath the scoreboard during halftime and also during the second half of this contest.
And we're back as the moon is set over the Hummel Bowl with the Maroon down 2-1, looking to respond to the last second St. Stephen St. Agnes goal of the first half. As the ball is sent out of bounds by the Saints, it's going to be a goal kick for the Maroon.
I have a lot of faith in us for this half. I know we can come back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of nostalgia from another game that I was actually commentating 2 weeks ago, in which the Maroon were in the same position and ended up actually winning 3-2 in overtime. As we send it down the field, Serena Mathia. Serena Mathia with some acrobatics, heads the ball, keeps handling the ball. Gray Gibbons wants it. Gray Gibbons with the ball on a rope as she keeps in Maroon possession. It's sent into Maroon territory as the Saints captain kicks it out of bounds. Looks to be Lainey Jensen defending the ball now. Jensen kicks the ball to the center of the field. Gray Gibbons kicks it back to KK Gottfried. Maybe gonna send one into the box, and she does. Plays the ball to Jimena Martinez. Jimena Martinez kicks it, tries to kick to the center, but unfortunately kicks it out of bounds.
We've been playing really intentionally this game. You can see it through offense, defense, attack, all of it.
Yeah, and that's a really great point, honestly. I feel like this Maroon team has had a game plan that they've stuck to, and it has not quite worked out to their favor yet, but I could definitely see that changing in the near future. As the Maroons send it through, attack called off by the refs as they're going to give the Saints a free kick, with the student section exclaiming once again, "You cannot do that."
One thing about the Maroon is that we'll never give up and we'll always be consistent.
Yeah, and this Saints student section is admittedly pretty loud. One can wonder, is it getting to these girls' heads? I think not, but what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I think that this is just fuel to play even harder and beat the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say, don't fuel the fire, fire being this Maroon team. As looks to be a call near the Maroon side of the field, giving Maroon possession. It's going to be another KK Gottfried free kick. Looking to stretch the field. Sent over, Gray Gibbons. Helen Melito to Gray Gibbons. Gray Gibbons. Gray Gibbons sends it down. Through. And the Maroon on the attack. And there was some contact between the Maroon attacker there and the Saints goalie. Thankfully, everyone was okay, but ball went down field. As the Saints attack, going down the left side, looking to keep the ball in bounds. Somehow keeps it in bounds. Gets it back out. Intercepted by Gray Gibbons, but taken back. Lainey Jensen on the kick here, sends it into the box. And that's just a great kick over there from Lainey Jensen. However, it's going to be a Maroon ball in the opposite end of the field.
Are you serious?
You're an angel anyway, but thank you.
Bro, you never told me to. It's a new charge.
Saints have it. Get a great shot on, but it's going to be stifled by the Maroon keeper as she looks to distribute this ball. Punts it miles over to Jimena Martinez. It goes off the head of the Saints defender and out of bounds. It's number 14, Lindsey Parson. Same girl who scored one of the Saints goals earlier.
We're seeing a lot of consistency in this game. Looks like we're playing a bit rough out there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, call it rough or call it determined. It's, call it by it is. It's what these Maroon girls have this game as they send it down the field. into multiple Saints defenders. Over to the other side of the field. And intercepted again by the Maroon defender, but regathered. Send to the box. No problem. Couldn't tell if that was supposed to be a pass or a shot, but didn't matter for this Maroon keeper. And she's just been a brick wall all game.
Madeline Hoover's played really consistently, and she's been determined all season. I mean, coming in as a freshman, it must be tough to get used to varsity, but she's got it down.
Yeah, and I mean, it's hard to be a freshman on varsity, looking at all these kids so much older than you, but it's a tall task for a great keeper.
She's really adapted, and I think that that shows her consistency in this game and in this team. And I mean, they've got a lot of great sportsmanship out there as well.
Yeah, and adaptations are one of these things that these Maroon coaches have taught their players all season. From Macaulay Vaughn switching from offense to defense last year to Helen Melito coming back in after missing a year being in Italy. These players have had to adapt to new systems throughout their careers, and this game has been a testament to that.
Serena's got this.
Serena
right
Mathia,
here.
Greg Gibbons calling for the through ball. Can't quite get it there. Sent into the Maroon side of the field. Saints kick it back as the goalie sends it all the way to the Maroon 50-yard line. It's going to be a Saints throw-in for Parson once again, senior captain. And that ball is intercepted from Helen Melito. Helen Melito pulls the ball back. They're going to maybe gain some time, but it's sent right back to the Maroon side of the field.
Saints defense is on it this game.
Macaulay Vaughn on her player goes down. So much contact between Vaughn. Maroon come out on top with Helen Melito kicking it out. And that play was just a testament to Macaulay Vaughn's grit and toughness, honestly, there. What do you think?
I think so too. I think that she's been really consistent all season, and her determination is really showing through this game. I think all of them are really showing that, and I feel like their sportsmanship is what makes these games so fun to watch, and so, you know, it really rallies the student section too.
Yeah, and one of these things that, for me, is one of the more important aspects of this Maroon soccer team is just the fact that we have an enforcer such as Macaulay Vaughn, someone who's not scared to lay their shoulder into somebody in order to get a ball. And I think that anchor, that leadership on this team is something that we cannot go without.
And the captains this year have been really influential.
As the ball's sent down, another shot on goal. And that's going to be a goal for the Saints once again to increase their lead to 2. Saints student section is going wild here.
They've been relentless
as
this game.
Number 3, the forward Zemma Flynn, gets it on goal. And this Maroon team is definitely going to be discouraged here. It's going to be hard to bounce back from this one with a 2-goal deficit with just 30 minutes to play. But it's going to come up to the captains and leaders on this Maroon team to come back and shrink this deficit.
I think we can bring it back, but I think it's going to be tough.
Yeah, this Maroon team is going to have to be on the top of their game for the rest of this 30 minutes if they're going to want to have a chance to come back. As the Saints kick it to the middle of the field, Vaughn on the defense. Over to the goalie, Hoover.
Madeline's got it.
Hoover scoops it up, punts the ball, Gets it to about midfield, only to be swallowed up by Lainey Jensen and kicked back into her own half of the field. Paige Gogolak now defending the ball. Wow. And that's a big hit from the Maroon defenders. Maybe these younger players seeing what they've learned from Macaulay Vaughn on defense. And I think something pretty evident so far today has been the fact that these freshmen, sophomores have been conforming to what these juniors and seniors, these leaders have been doing in order to put them in the best position to win this game. As "Here We Go Saints" chants echo through the Hummel Bowl, the Maroon are going to be looking to respond as the Saints have scored 2 unanswered goals.
I think the Saints are a bit salty from their 34-point loss at the football game.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I mean, that's definitely something that they're probably thinking about in the back of their minds, not to mention the fact that Episcopal already has the Seminary Hill Cup locked up.
Right.
But, I mean, this is a game that they're going to want to win regardless, to, as Coach Conklin would say, have no doubt. As Jimena Martinez, the senior captain, is subbed out, the Maroon are going to throw this ball in. And they're going to have to attack now if they're going to want a chance to close this gap. And right now is really where you see the impact of not having players such as Josie Rogers on the field. I mean, having that leadership out there alone and all that experience, I believe, for your varsity players, something that is going to be pretty prevalent for this Maroon team. From the sideline cheering to just being on the field, it's going to be hard without her.
Next year, we're really going to have to step it up with the loss of these seniors. I think that they play a really crucial role in this team.
Yeah, but I have no doubt that these Maroon coaches are going to be able to find kids as well as develop other kids in order to fix this program, or not fix it, more improve it.
Maroon's looking a bit defeated, but I think that if we can get our energy up, we have a better chance of coming back.
Yeah, I mean, this Maroon team, it's definitely hard not to look defeated now, being down 3-1 with so little time left. But I honestly still have no doubt that this Maroon team is going to come back and at least push the game to overtime. If not, maybe even just score 3 goals and end it in regular time. As the Episcopal boys beat the St. Stephen's and St. Agnes boys 3-2 yesterday, I believe. The girls are looking to also stage a win against St. Stephen's to maybe get a sweep in the Alexandria Soccer Classic. Serena Mathai again with the ball on the sideline. Kick down the field. It's number 20. That's Meg Adams. Meg Adams again on the ball. Can't quite get the ball as it's going to be a Episcopal High School throw-in. And this student section at Episcopal is still pretty massive, for lack of better words. I mean, I don't really see anybody leaving. Maybe a few stragglers still coming in even.
We've really got great support here on the Maroon side.
Yeah, I mean, the school spirit this year has just been second to none.
I think we can hand that to the cheerleaders. I think they've done a great job this year with our first mass on Thursday night.
A great mass meeting I mean, that really, you could tell it fired up the entire student body. for
Really
a
set the tone for
great
the
Seminary
weekend.
Hill Cup. As the Saints have another shot on goal, called off by the referee. Swallowed up by Hoover regardless. KK Gottfried again on the free kick. Vaughn can't quite handle it. She sends the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Jensen here on the throw-in. Jensen gets the ball. Captain. And the maroon and black chants are yelled out as the Maroons send the ball to the other side of the field. Only to
Seniors are not letting these girls get discouraged.
Only to be sent back over by the goalkeeper, just to be defended by number 7, Paige Gogolak. Paige Gogolak also been a little quiet this game, but I mean, when you play defense, being quiet's good. It means nobody's been in your zone, nobody's scoring. Helen Melito, the give and go. It's a foot race, but number 20, Meg Adams, is going to get there first. She kicks it out of bounds to limit the damage from this Episcopal attack. This ball's thrown into the box. It's going to go straight to the goalkeeper.
A reminder to all fans to please stay in the Humble Bowl at the end of this game for the presentation of the 2025
The keeper
Seminary Hill
punts the
Cup.
ball off. It's going to be defended by Paige Gogolak as the Saints look to maybe put another goal up on the scoreboard, but Gray Gibbons is contesting this ball. And Jimena Martinez is back in, substituting with Serena Mataya to maybe put in all of our offensive weapons for this final stretch of this game, maybe decrease this deficit to 1 or 0. Homelito passed the ball back. Okay, they go through, but it's called offsides by the ref. Good call there. No arguing with that one. It's gonna be a free kick for the Saints goalie once again.
I think if we push back on the Saints this game, we can really get it going and come back really tough. But I mean, I think it's tough because these girls are really discouraged right now. But I think that with all the support that we're getting.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to get going, but the Maroon are going to have to do it now if they want to have a chance to complete this comeback. And it would be somewhat of a storybook ending for the Seminary Hill Cup. After the Maroon have won the Seminary Hill Cup the past 2 years, the Episcopal High School players are looking to maybe put an exclamation point on this 3rd Seminary Hill Cup victory.
Couldn't have said it better.
As the ball goes out on the Episcopal Maroon side, KK Gottfried's going to take the free kick once again. The iron leg, they call her. Kicks it downfield. And out of bounds. It'll be a Saints throw-in. And these St. Stephen St. Agnes Saints have not been letting up all game. They have just been ruthless on this offensive and defensive side of the field. I mean, it's not even ridiculous to say that these Saints have played almost perfect defense, with the exception of the goal that was let in from Helen Melito, but who knows if that was even possibly savable.
Right, you can tell these girls have practiced, but I think our Maroon team is showing their determination too.
Yeah, I mean, and regardless of the result, I'm proud of our Maroon girls for coming out here and giving it their all for however many minutes, 80 minutes, I believe. As the ball's thrown in to number 3, Zemma Flynn, it's gathered back up. Paige Goglak kicks it out of bounds. Stop the attack, but looks like they're actually going to give the ball to the Maroon. Can't say that I don't like the call, but questionable for sure. As the Saints make some final substitutions with the clock winding down, 18 minutes left at this point. The Maroon are going to need something, and they're going to need it now. As they look to clear the ball. And Helen Melito with control of the ball. Just sends it downfield, looking to take some pressure off of this Episcopal defense here. As the Fight High School chants roar out from the student section, you can tell that this student section is not giving up till the very last minute. They believe in their girls, and they know that they can come back if they really have the heart. And we know they do. Ball sent in, straight to the Maroon player, headed off. As kicked into the Maroon defensive half of the field. Both teams struggling to maintain possession, but Jimena Martinez kicks it downfield. It's a foot race. Saints kick it back to their own goalie. Booted up in the air. One-on-one, Gray Gibbons. Ball's kicked through. Paige Goglak's here on the defense. Kicks it back downfield. Over to Gray Gibbons. Almost made an elite play there, kicking the ball over her head. That would have just been spectacular out of her there.
Gray's been having a lot of good plays this season. I feel like it's really ending off her Episcopal soccer career in a really good note.
Yeah, and I mean, these games are just so important to these seniors, as it's their last chance to compete for whether it be a Visa title or an ISL title. I mean, these seniors are giving it all they've got every minute. As the ball's sent down, with the Maroon have a chance to attack. Sent over and out. As the Saints have numbers on the other side of the field. As the Maroons sub back in some players, taking out KK Gottfried, subbing in Serena Matthia. Looks like this Maroon team's going into attack mode for this last 15 minutes. Putting all their eggs in one basket to maybe edge out some goals. As the student section reminds the Saints that this is going to be a three-peat for the Seminary Hill Cup. For the Maroon, the time is winding down. Vaughn picks up the ball, throws it in all the way through. Ball gets through. Only be kicked out by Adams.
Saints are not even giving the Maroon a chance right now. I think they're really doubling down and putting that pressure.
Ball kicked over to Gogolak once again. Gogolak on the attacking side of the field. It's a rare sight, as she's typically known for her defensive prowess.
You know, Paige has played really well all game. I mean, she's really consistent.
I apologize. I was actually not Paige Gogolak on the offensive side of the field. My mistake. And in this final stretch, these girls are going to have to dig deep if they want to complete the clean sweep for varsity sports in the 2025 Seminary Hill Cup. Over to Jensen. Back over the middle. Back over to Jensen on the sideline. Looking to create something here. Kick down the line. The ball is going to go out of bounds down the line for the throw-in from number 5, Jensen, as they look to run out the remainder of this clock and seal the victory. Ball's kicked on goal. Hoover with the save. No problem for her as she gathers the ball, kicks it downfield to Mathia.
Madeline's been really impressive throughout this whole game. Even with the 3 goals scored, I feel like she's still on it.
And I mean, for her it may be an off game, but an off game for Hoover is maybe considered a really good game for other keepers, as she's definitely one of the elite keepers in the ISL this year. Mathia gets over Martinez, back to the Maroon side of the field. Maybe a little miscommunication as Vaughn gathers the ball but can't hold on. And Jensen's going to be on the throw-in again. And Mathia gathers the ball. Tries to get to the middle of the field. Cannot. Only a lead to another Saints throw-in. They take a different approach this time, throwing to the middle of the field rather than down the line. Maybe looking for some more success on the side that doesn't have Macaulay Vaughn on it. A little bit of confusion as the ref boots the ball off the field in order for the Maroons to get, or for the game to get a new ball. Apparently, the last one was defective for unknown reasons. Kicked into the box and out of bounds by the Saints. It'll be another Maroon goal kick, but not sure what to expect here with the absence of KK Gottfried on the goal kick. As these optimistic fans continue to cheer out for the Maroon squad. These fans showing up, showing these girls that they are supported.
I think the support is letting the Maroon really keep their
foot on the gas is maybe the term you're looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard with this being down 2 goals with less than 10 minutes left, but I mean, you're going to want to fight till the end. And, yeah. With the final minutes upon us in this year's Seminary Hill Cup, it's the home stretch here as the Maroon are really going to need to get something going here in these final minutes. Just 8 minutes left for the Maroon to prove they're the best team.
I think no matter the outcome of this game, we know that the girls have played hard and that they've really persevered throughout this game. So I think that's something that they definitely have to be proud of.
And, I mean, at the end of the day, that is really all that matters. It's not always about winning and losing, although it is nice. That's for sure.
Some amazing footwork going on here.
Some great footwork from
Until they practice.
number 25 on St. Stephen's. Hadn't seen that pulled out very early in the game, but you could tell she's, as the kids say these days, techie.
Serena's on that. It was a good pass.
The Saints look to be maybe just trying to run down this clock with just 6 minutes left, plus extra time, of course. But the Maroon are not ready to give up as Martinez is on the attack. Some physicality there, but the Maroon keep the ball in bounds, looking to cross it. Sent out of bounds, but it's on the right side of the pole, so it should be a throw-in instead of a corner kick for the Maroon. Ball's handled by Episcopal. Helen Lito heads the ball. Greg Gibbons, excuse me. Sent into the middle, booted up. Oh, not into the middle. I apologize. Out of bounds for yet another Saints goal kick. And, I mean, let me just take a moment here to shout out not only the Episcopal girls varsity soccer team, but all of the teams that competed in this year's 2025 Seminary Hill Cup in order to get this victory for the Maroon and bring prowess to our campus up on the Holy Hill.
Yeah, I think the Seminary Hill Cup is really just a great way to showcase girls' sports here and have everybody come out and support. I mean, I've seen so much support today.
Once again,
for
a
all the
reminder to
teams.
all fans to please stay in the Humboldt Bowl at the end of this game. for the presentation of the 2025 Seminary Hill Cup. An additional reminder to the captains of every team from both schools that you will be part of the ceremony on the field after the game. Captains of both schools.
As the Maroon get ready
on the field at the end of the game for
to
the
receive
cup
their
presentation
championship
ceremony. Thank you.
from the Seminary Hill Cup, despite the unfortunate, what looks to be so far is shaping up to be possibly a loss for this Maroon varsity soccer team. But at the end of the day, this Maroon team still did win the Seminary Hill Cup in 2025. That's what historians are going to be looking back on in 20 years.
St. Stephen's student section is still going strong. It looks like ours is too. We still have a lot of support out here.
Yeah, I mean, this Episcopal High School student section not showing an ounce of despair, as they seem to just be happy to be here.
Very fitting for Episcopal High School.
Yeah, I mean, this school spirit from Episcopal High School is second to none, especially in the ISC.
Uncomparable.
All right, ISL. Apologize. With the clock winding down, these Maroon girls are in go mode. They got to go to the goal, and they got to go now. As the official's writing something down on his notepad, delaying play a little bit. They're going to need something now as they kick it into the center of the field, only to be immediately cleared by the Saints defense. And these Saints might even go for one more dagger to finish off these Maroon athletes. But the Maroon on the attack again, but it's called offsides questionably by the officials. And I'm not going to say I don't like that call, but I definitely don't love that call. That's all I'll say about that.
We've got about 2 minutes left, and Episcopal High School is still playing strong.
Yeah, I mean, Episcopal High School is going to need a goal per minute in this last 2 minutes. Vaughn taking on the 2-on-1, looking to win her matchup. Unfortunately, the lack of numbers got to her there. And it's going to go to the Saints again. Up 2 goals in this final 2 minutes. And it's really hard not to join in on these Maroon chants. They're just so catchy. That's all I'll say about them.
Cheerleaders have really worked really hard this year to get the crowd riled up. And
yeah, I mean, living with 2 cheerleaders is an experience that is not for the. It's definitely not for the weak.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, the late night meetings, all the prep that goes into it, always talking about it. It's not easy.
It's hard work.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly get tired just watching them do it.
One thing I'd like to say is that the Maroons really sacrificed their time to be playing here. I mean, it's a Saturday night, and they're out here playing hard, and, you know, I mean, it's 8 o'clock, and They could have been doing other things, but they're out here playing hard.
Well, yeah, that's true, but, I mean, as we know from these Maroon girls, there's no place they'd rather be other than out here on this football pitch.
Very true.
Sorry, soccer field, as you Americans call it. And it goes out. It's going to be Macaulay Vaughn throw in. They're in a rush here. Gets to home Melito, their best offensive weapon. It's Gray Gibbons, kicks it into the middle of the box. Maroon have an opportunity, called offsides. Called offsides. Would have been a goal for the Maroon to put the game within reach, but it's unfortunately going to get called back, and it'll just be a free kick for the Saints.
Such a tough play.
That's a tough call to make, Mary Catherine. I can't say that I agree with it, but
can't say I do either.
It's also not my job.
Right. There's training that goes into that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but as the refs point towards the Episcopal side of the field.
Oh, 25 just went down.
It's going to be a Maroon Saints free kick, excuse me, with a Saints player unfortunately down on the field. Hope she's getting better. And we're back here. Saints have a free kick after the unfortunate injury of number 25.
Oh, and there's a chant to put Millie in. We've seen a lot of good plays from the underclassmen on this team. I think that's a really good sign for the future of the Maroon varsity soccer team.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. This Maroon team is pretty young in there. It's only up from here. As this game is on its final leg, with time withering down. This Maroon looking to stage maybe one last attack to scrape out a goal. Melito again on the attack. Gonna be kicked out of bounds by the Saints once again. Seems like the refs are going to be calling this game any moment now. But the Maroon, you know them, they play till the whistle no matter what. And that's going to be the game. The final game of the Seminary Ho Cup. Final
score.
Saints 3, Episcopal High School 1. We'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you another time.
Thank you for listening.
Signing off.